What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Charleston Car videos. So today we're going to be showing you a video that was sent to us by a man that owns a brand new LT 2019 Silverado. His name's Lone Star on YouTube. So thank you, Lone Star, for sending this video. Lone Star had commented on a video that we put up not too long ago and kind of gave me some of his input on the truck. You know, of course, he likes his truck and he has some complaints about it as well. So I asked him in a comment, I said, hey man, you know, could we do an interview over the phone? Anything, you know? And he said, sure, right? So, but he did something that's even better. Okay, better than a phone call, sitting there talking with him. He did a video. So that's what we're going to be sharing with you today. Lone Star's video of his 2019 Silverado LT. With that being said, let's go ahead and bring it up on the screen. Boom! There it is. So, you know, I'm going to kind of start and stop and pause and let y'all see it. It's about a 3-minute video in total. And so let's go ahead and get started with it right now.
I got the LT package, but I did a little bit of wrap on the front of it. It's about $50 worth
That looks good.
wrap. Did a carbon fiber
I like it.
strip on the hood.
That's a good looking truck. The silver with the black looks really nice.
Inside we put the good Lloyd's mats. Even in the back.
Okay, so technically right now, Lone Star's got about 1,205 miles. Probably a little more by today. It's just a couple days ago when I got this video. But again, around 1,200 miles. Now, 1,200 miles is a pretty good mileage range on a brand new truck for you to kind of get the hang of the quirks and everything on it, right? Drive it for about 1,000 miles. You're like, okay, I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to not like this. I'm starting to kind of, you know, get the feel for it. Now, after 30,000 miles, whoa, you really got an opinion of your vehicle at that point, and the newness is wore off, right? After a year, 2 years, I mean, but right now, he's still enjoying it. It's brand spanking new with 1,200 miles. Ooh, you still got that good feeling, right? Man, that new car smell still going in there. You know, you just put about probably 2 tanks of gas in it. So anyways, let's go ahead and roll back in.
Got 1,200 miles on it now. All in all, pretty good truck. It's got a few glitches. I'll show you one of them. You walk in the store, or I unlock my trailer. Whoops, I forgot my keys. Keys is over there, right? You walk in the store. Somebody can drive off with your truck.
What?
It don't have to have the keys to drive once you initiate it. Here's the backup camera. If you look at it, you can see that the rear bumper is fisheyed. That also messes you up when you're backing up because you can't actually tell where things are.
Now, to iterate on the camera for just a moment, basically, from what he told me in a comment, was that he wasn't very happy with the camera on the LT Silverado or on his truck. He thought it was just a cheap camera. You know, it's fisheyed. Now, maybe the lens is not very expensive, right? You know, now let's not listen. Now, if I went to go price a fisheye camera lens to go on my Canon digital SLR that's in front of me right now, you're talking about a pretty expensive piece of hardware there, right? An expensive tool. A fisheye lens, you know, some of them are cheap for cameras. Some of them are really expensive. So anyways, fisheye lens doesn't always mean cheap. Fisheye lens on the back of a vehicle like this is basically, I'm assuming, to help give you a little more wide angle kind of view there so you can see a little bit more of what's going on in your surroundings. So that's why you got a fisheye. Now here's the thing though. Here's what I noticed yesterday when I was filming the LTZ Silverado. It doesn't have a fisheye lens. So obviously Chevrolet put a nicer lens on that truck than what you got on this truck. I mean, Here's my only thing I'm not a really big fan of on this particular backup camera when looking at it on his video here. It seems to be that the lens may be a little bit cheap because the video quality is kind of grainy. I don't know if that has to do with the lens or the sensor inside that tiny little camera back there on the back of the truck. Probably that might be what it is. You know, the graininess of it. It's probably just the camera, the hardware inside, not so much of the lens. But it does seem like picture quality wise not too good. And if you get the truck out at nighttime with low lighting and put it in reverse, it's even worse, right? So that's probably one reason why Chevrolet started putting now a LED light back there by the lens, so at nighttime you got some light, because you can't see all that great from just the reverse lights at nighttime when you're looking in the backup camera. So that's why the LED light is back there. Ford added that LED light on years ago, which has made a huge improvement for their camera systems.
All in all, it's a good truck. And somebody might say keys are laying over there still. So just don't want nobody to say, oh, you was within 100 yards of it. That's why you can still drive it. All right.
Now, one thing you'll notice that's pretty nice that Chevrolet's done is you can see on the screen right now, you got on the left-hand side, you got the guidelines button, and on the right-hand side, you got your trailer button, right? Now, if you're curious what that does, I'm going to put up on the screen right now and show you. Basically, what you're seeing right now is when you hit the trailer button, it's going to put just a straight line right there in the middle of the screen. So it doesn't really do anything with the camera. It's more of those lines up on the screen. So the guidelines are to help you backing into a parking spot. They move with you when you turn the steering wheel, as you can see in his video clip. The straight line there is to help you to back up to that trailer hitch, whether it's your boat or trailer like he has, and so on. Let's go ahead and keep watching. His complaint right now is that the car can be
I'm not
driven.
sure if you can hear the air conditioner blower motor either, but I've heard airplanes that wasn't quite that loud.
The AC
so
system.
We'll drive around the concrete building. No warning signs. No, hey, you forgot your keys, dumbass. Go where you want, do what you want. You don't need the key fob, you don't need nothing once the truck gets cranked.
So before this, the fan speeds in the truck are pretty loud. I mean, I noticed that yesterday when filming the LTZ, but here's my thing. Yes, they're loud, but they blow extremely hard. When it's hot outside like it was yesterday and it says 109 degrees on the dash, I mean, you're going to want some cold air blowing on you. So they are loud, but that's because you got some strong fan speed hitting you. Right now, basically, his complaint is that that you can take your keys to your truck, leave them in the garage, leave them in the store possibly. I don't know if that's really going to work, but in his case, pulled his trailer up, threw the key right there on the trailer or whatnot, got in the truck, and he's riding off to go to the job site, right? Let's say, and the truck's driving. So, it's not a great thing. I mean, somebody, let's say you walked into the bathroom real quick. I don't know, whatever. Somebody could walk up while your truck is running and you're in the back of your trailer getting your tools or whatever's going on. They can jump in your truck and ride off. Now, I don't think they're going to be able to re-crank the vehicle, though, once they stop, because that key fob has got to be within a certain footage, certain amount of feet there, right? Some kind of distance there. That key fob's got to be near the vehicle. So with the example he's showing here, the key fob was thrown up on the trailer there within 10 to 15 feet of his truck. His truck was sitting right there. So that's why he was able to get back in the truck, put it in gear, and drive it. Now, 2018 trucks and below, that's not the case, because I've done it many a times myself. If you get in the truck when you remote start it like that without the key fob in there or however, it's not going to even go into gear. So that is kind of interesting that Chevrolet's done that. Let's keep watching.
Might need to fix that, Mr. Chevrolet. And as you can tell, there's 3, 4, 5 different concrete structures away from the key fob. There's no way that it's picking up over here.
Drone Star, it's key fob. He said key fob. Fob, FOB, man.
It is cool that you can turn the camera won't come on. I guess you do need the key fob to make the camera work. But there's the parking deck. I'll pull out here and show you the truck in the light. You can see it a little better.
Now watch what's getting ready to happen, y'all, with this key situation. Drone Star is going to get a little, he's going to understand what's going on a little bit. Chevrolet has put some precautions out there.
The reflection in that mirror was terrible. All you could see was the dash in it. But don't tint your windows, because if you do, you'll have to do the same thing I did. What I do to fix it, I tinted the front window. Now you can.
Now that looks great. I mean, the truck with the dark tint on the sides and on the front windshield looks great. Now do take into consideration, folks, depending on what state you live in, you may not be able legally to tint your front windshield, or at least tint it as dark as his is. So do remember that. That's at your own risk. You can get a ticket from a police officer for having dark tint on your front windshield. It's probably a 50-state type thing. Anyways, because that really eliminates seeing inside the vehicle completely. But it looks good, and so I can reiterate a little bit more here what he's actually saying. Basically, while riding around during the daytime or whatnot, the reflection of his dash and everything is glaring up into the front windshield there and making it a little bit tougher to see out the vehicle. So tinting the front window supposedly has helped him with that.
Now you can see out of the truck without that reflection. So you get a 2019, don't tint the windows and or. A couple little good things about the truck. That little air spoiler on the back. You can lay pretty much anything back here in the back of the truck and drive anywhere at 65, 70.
That's
it don't
nice.
blow around nowhere. All the air goes off the back of the truck. It don't blow around. If you leave something laying back there, it knocks all the air off back there. So
That's nice.
that's
The Toyota Tundra is very
a
similar.
real good thing.
I don't know why he said not to tint the windows, but maybe some of y'all understand that.
2019 Silverado. Pretty good truck. Pulls a trailer like a dream though. Drives like a car.
Good information.
So pretty good. And the mirrors, a lot of people hate the mirrors. They're okay. They don't bother me. You can actually, when you get the reflection out of there after you tint the front window, mine's 50%. Oh, now it's decided I ain't got a remote.
Right now that he got out of the vehicle while the truck was still running, but got out the car, opened the door, the vehicle realized that the key was not near the truck. So he's drove too far away from the keys inside the parking garage there. So now the truck's like, hey, there's no key in here. And now it's going to put the alert up onto the screen so the owner knows, oh, crap, I just left my friggin' keys somewhere, right? Now I'm starting to understand a little bit more clearly what he was talking about with the window tint. Basically, I thought he was talking about the front windshield because he tinted the front windshield. But what he was kind of saying was, assuming here, is that the side mirrors on the outside, he was seeing the glare of, I guess, all of that maybe? I don't know. It's kind of odd. Because he said don't tint the windows due to the glare. Or tint the windows or not tint the windows. Lone Star, maybe clear that up a little bit in the comment section for us. But I'm assuming that the mirrors there, he was seeing a reflection from the car? I don't know. Anyways, when you look in the mirrors, don't you see the sides of you out there? I don't know. Let me know if y'all know what he's talking about a little bit better than I do.
But what does it do? It let me get in it and drive off in it, didn't it?
It did.
So 2019 Silverado.
All right, everybody. So from pretty much what I just took away, which one great thing here for people to know, here's the guy just bought the truck, using the truck to tow stuff with, his business stuff. He's got that big trailer sitting in that parking garage there. Like he just said, it feels like a car. So that 5.3 liter V8 engine is doing a great job at towing what he needs to tow. They do got an LTZ out with a 6.2 liter that'll even do a better job of towing with 420 horsepower. But there you go. The 5.3 is doing pretty good. Now, they do got a 4-cylinder turbo coming out in the near future. I don't know about that one on towing just yet. But when we get that coming out, we'll try to find someone that can give us a good review on that, and maybe we'll go out and test drive one. But all in all, great video. Thank you so much by Lone Star. Just some basic information there on things he likes about the truck. But mostly what we got here today is what he was saying after 1,200 miles, a few things that he doesn't really like about it. The fan speed's loud, right? The reflections. And the main thing there seems to be the key would be able to get in the truck and drive off. Anyways, great video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you took away a little bit of information here to help you. And hey, as I always will tell you, get out there and go test drive a truck for yourself, right? You can watch as many videos as you want, which we want you to come back and watch more. I mean, we're doing a lot of Silverado stuff right now. But at the end of the day, it's extremely important for you to go to a Chevrolet dealership in your town and go test drive a new truck to see if it's going to be a fit for you and your family. All right, everybody. We'll see you soon. Like, comment, subscribe. We got more videos like this coming over the weekend. We'll see you then.